welcome to the first annual Tabletop Awards as presented by Dicebreaker. I am your host, Michael Wheels Whelan. And we're here to tell you about some of the best board games, role-playing games, card games that have come out this year and all the fantastic people behind them. Can I please get a massive round of applause for all of our nominations so far? And our expert panel of judges. We have 20 people, including journalists, designers, artists, and other prominent members of the tabletop industry who have been behind this, including yours truly and the rest of the Dicebreaker team. Speaking of which, we have the entire Dicebreaker team with us. And first, our editor-in-chief, Matt Jarvis, will be producing the designer and publisher of Rising Star Awards. Hello, Matt.
Hi, Wheels.
Oh my God,
Hello,
you're
everyone.
a lot louder than I am.
That's just the way I go. Hello, yes. So I'm announcing the Rising Star Designer and Publisher Awards. So our Rising Star Awards are celebrating those designers and publishers who are kind of at the start of their career, you know, start of the industry. So they have released 2 or fewer games. Whereas our Designer and Publisher of the Year Awards will celebrate those who've already kind of made a name for themselves and continue to do great work. So first up, we have Rising Star Designer. And the finalists for Rising Star Designer were Connor Alexander, Duke Harris, Gwendolyn Clark, Kavita Puduri, Lottie and Jack Hazel, Mabel Harper, Mario Ortegon, N.L. Morrison, Seb Pines, and Vidisha Valetti. And the winner of Rising Star Designer...
Audience, drum roll, please.
While I struggle with this envelope. The winner of Rising Star Designer is Lottie and Jack Hazel. Lottie and Jack are the husband and wife designer-publisher pair behind this year's dog-walking board game Dog Park, with Lottie providing the creative heart of their board games as lead designer and Jack driving the analytics and attention to detail behind publishing label Birdwood Games. The couple saw their debut title successfully funded to the tune of over £290,000 on Kickstarter last year. Dog Park's full release this year has since propelled more than 40,000 copies off shelves and seen the game translated into a dozen different languages, as well as directly helping support British charity Guide Dogs with a lifetime share of revenue from the game sales. Congratulations,
Massive round
Lottie and Jack Hazel, our Rising Star Designer.
But that's not the only Rising Star up
It's
for an
not.
award here, Matt, because we also have the Publisher Award as well.
We do, and Rising Star Publisher is celebrating, again, those publishers that are just at the start of their journey. They've released 2 or fewer games so far, but they're already making an impact. And the Rising Star Publisher finalists are Adderstone Games, Birdwood Games, Chatbook Co-op, Coyote and Crow LLC, Dinoberry Press, and Possible Worlds Games. And the winner of Rising Star Publisher is Coyote and Crow. Coyote and Crow is the fledgling studio behind the groundbreaking role-playing game of the same name. Led by owner Connor Alexander, Coyote and Crow represents a tidal change for Native American representation on the tabletop, with the studio bringing together dozens of writers, artists, and other creators, the majority being American Indian, to quickly follow up on the tabletop RPG's acclaimed success. Those plans include a new set of adventures for Coyote and Crow in Stories of the Freelands, this year's release of standalone dice game Nasi, and 2 more tabletop games planned to arrive in 2023, all of which put native creators and themes front and center. Already boasting a seriously impressive list of achievements for such a young studio, the publisher looks set to become an even louder voice in the industry for the years to come. Congratulations, Coyote and Crow, our Rising Star Publisher.
A massive round of applause for our winners, and also just a big hand for our editor-in-chief, Matt Jarvis. Thank you very much for presenting those awards for us. As we move on to the next section, and we now have pretty much the same awards, but for the full fat version, we're going to start off with the Designer of the Year, as presented by Alex Meehan.
Oh, I'm coming.
Careful. There's no rush. A big hand, please, for Alex Meehan. She's putting her body on the line for this.
I know. I'm on the brink, mate. I'm on the brink. Right.
Meehan, please tell me about the Designer of the Year awards.
Okay, so the Designer of the Year awards. This was a really fantastic award to do because designers need to be appreciated more. And we've got some amazing nominees for our Designer of the Year. Our nominees are, for Designer of the Year, Banana Chan, Cesar Kapakle, Colin Lisware, James Nithan, Jiyeon Shim, Johnny Pack, Lynn Hardy, Paul Denon, and Will Jobst. And the winner of the Designer of the Year is Banana Chan.
A massive round of applause for Banana Chan, as featured on the Dicebreaker YouTube channel multiple times.
Yeah, fantastic. Known for creating narrative-driven role-playing games that tell meaningful and diverse stories, such as Jiangxi, Blood in the Banquet Hall, and An Exquisite Crime. Chan also has credits on games from Dungeons & Dragons 5e book, Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft, and the Dune RPG, to Rules Light Gem, Kids on Bikes, and board game Sea of Legends. Among Chan's latest projects are Deimos Academy, a GM-less horror RPG played inside a coloring book, the latest 3rd edition of Betrayal on House of the Hill, and an upcoming board game based on the horror movie series Child's Play. Acclaimed for the invention, ambition, and rich atmosphere of their work, Chan continues to push the boundaries of storytelling, gameplay, on the tabletop as one of the medium's finest designers.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Well done.
A big round of applause for her, please. And for our winner, Banana Chan.
Thank you.
I'm now going to hand over to the Publisher of the Year award, which will be presented by Liv Kennedy. Big round of applause once again for her, please. And have all your hands bruised by the end of this.
Hello.
Hello, Liv.
This is the award I was prepared for, sure. I wasn't thinking of the other one. All right. Hi.
Hello. How's it going?
It's going all right. So what we got here, Wills? Where are the nominees?
We have the Publisher of the Year nominees, which I believe
Here we go.
are on this sheet right here.
Fantastic stuff. Publisher of the... There we go. All right, gang. So, Publisher of the Year nominees are Free League Publishing, Games Omnivorous, Lucky Duck Games, and +1 XP. Do you like the tone I'm delivering these in?
Liv, and our winner is...
Our winner is Free League Publishing.
Huge round of applause.
Woo! A little more on them. Free League is the prolific Swedish outlet known for role-playing games from Alien the RPG to Symbaroum to Morkborg and Tales from the Loop. This year alone saw Free League release its 2nd edition of Lord of the Rings RPG, The One Ring, run a successful Kickstarter for the Blade Runner RPG, and announce a brand new miniatures game based on long-running RPG Mutant, continuing its reputation for releasing atmospheric, inventive indie darlings drawn from Nordic folklore, while also branching further into licensed titles and adaptations for Dungeons & Dragons 5e during 2022. Free League looks set to ascend even further into the echelons of role-playing royalty.
Thank you so much, Liv, for presenting this award. I see you have a mystery bag here, which we'll have to find out the contents of later.
Nobody worry about the bag.
We're going to leave that one on stage. But we'll hand over to, thank you very much, Liv, to our next set. And with this one, we start to move into our Games of the Year, broken down into 3 categories, which will be expanding over the years, but we've kept it nice and soft for our soft launch here. We have ongoing card game, RPG, and board game. But the first, we'll hand over to Maddie Cullen to present the ongoing card game release of the year. A big round of applause, please, for Maddie Cullen. Hello, Maddie. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm very excited to be here.
So you have the nominees for us
Yes,
for the
I
ongoing card game of the year.
do.
Please let us know who is in the running.
Okay, the nominees are Flesh and Blood Everfest, The Lord of the Rings, the card game, revised core set, Magic the Gathering, Dominaria United, and Pokemon TCG Sword and Shield Astral Radiance. So we've got a good lineup.
A huge lineup, some very, very big names in this one, but
We
we'll
do.
see who the winner is.
Only one winner. I will open my little golden envelope, and the winner is... Ooh, the reveal. It's Flesh and Blood Everfest. Released in January as a carnival-themed set for the Magic the Gathering rivaling competitive trading card game, Everfest introduced new cards for every one of Flesh and Blood's heroes in its almost 200-strong card list. Even more importantly, Everfest First Edition's booster packs are claimed to use the world's first fully recyclable paper booster pack wrappers in place of conventional plastic, something that maker Legend Story Studios has vowed to use when possible in future releases for the TCG.
Thank you so much, Maddie, and a
Thank
massive
you.
round of applause once again for Flesh and Blood Everfest, our best ongoing card game winner this year.
Right.
Now we're going to hand over to our next award, which I believe is being presented by Alex Meehan once again. A huge round of applause for her again, and hopefully she doesn't trip this time. This is the role-playing game of the year. A very, very prestigious prize.
I can't believe you called me out like that, mate. Come on. No one noticed. Yes, this might be the one we were most excited about.
I think this is probably the one that a lot of people are talking about the most, for sure.
Yeah, it was, when I say it was tight, it was very, very tight.
I'll just remind everyone we have a panel of 20 expert judges, and yeah, it got neck and neck for this one.
Yeah, it really did. It was down to the wire, but thanks again to everyone who nominated. The nominations for the best role-playing game of the year are Avatar Legends, Coyote and Crow, Iron Sworn Starforged, The One Ring 2nd Edition, and the winner
Now, our winner,
of the best
role-playing game of the year.
best role-playing game of the year is Coyote and Crow. Released this April after a record-breaking Kickstarter campaign last year, the tabletop RPG takes place in an alternate history world where the colonialization of the Americas never took place. The game sprung from the mind of creator Connor Alexander of the Cherokee Nation, joined by a team of indigenous writers, artists, and other creators. The groundbreaking setting is paired with an original gameplay system that de-emphasizes combat in favor of narrative resolution, balancing a deep D12 dice system with a rules-light approach to world building inspired by Native American storytelling. Congratulations to the team on their second award of the show.
Massive round of applause. Thank you once again, Alex Meehan.
Thank you.
For our final contribution of the show. And huge, huge congratulations to the people behind Coyote and Crow for winning 2 awards here at the Dicebreaker Tabletop Awards. But I'm now going to hand over once again to Olivia Kennedy to find out the contents of the mystery bag. A huge round of applause, please, for Liv.
Hello.
Liv, you're here to present the board game of the year.
More like the bad boy of the year. Wheels. Sure.
It's not your award, Liv.
I know, it's true. All right, we've got the mystery bag. We're not looking in it yet. Calm yourselves. But I am going to read out the nominees. Where are they, Wales? Give me.
On this sheet right
They're
here.
on the sheet right. Oh, got it. I got it.
Other side. There you go.
That's wrong.
No, it is. Yep,
Thank
there
you
it
very
is.
much. Oh, give me
It's fine. Very professional outfit here at Dicebreaker.
All right. Okay, we've got best board game nominees: Crescent Moon, Flamecraft, Three Sisters, and Undaunted Stalingrad. And the winner. Actually, Wheels.
Oh.
If you could do me a favor.
Yeah, no, of course.
When I say so, will you pull something out this bag?
Oh my goodness.
When I say the name
Oh
of
my
the
goodness.
thing,
And they say that we don't entertain here at Dicebreaker.
the winner is Flamecraft! In designer Manny Vega's adorable game of Dragon Traders, players look to place the fire-breathing artisans in suitable shops so they can earn the most reputation with their talented flamecraft. It's the name of the game. Sandra Tang's delightful artwork brings the heartwarming theme alive, while Vega's gameplay balances the engine building, combo making, and worker placement strategy of collecting items, casting enhancements, and placing dragons with a light, beginner-friendly touch. Add to this the fact that it plays in just an hour, and Flamecraft is delightful through and through. From its vibrant visuals and charming shop names to engrossing yet accessible gameplay, easily making it one of 2022's standout board games.
I think it's simple to say that even if it was just the Dicebreaker team nominating this game, it definitely would have got the award. A huge congratulations to all the people behind Flamecraft, and a massive round of applause once again for Liv Kennedy for presenting the board game of the year. We are almost finished.
This is mine. Bye.
Which means that we have just one more award to present. And this one is one that is a little bit closer to home for the people in the crowd if you've been keeping up to date on the Tabletop Awards yourself, because this is the People's Choice Award. Any single game that was announced or released rather in the year of 2022 was in the running, and it was all up to you in the crowd and people at home to decide on the winner. And there was one very much standout name that took the lead by storm, some would say. So I'm pleased to announce that the People's Choice Award, as voted for by the public, with thousands of votes in our first year, nominating dozens of games, but only one could win. Our winner is Beam Saber, Austin Ramsey's role-playing game of giant, powerful mechs and their fragile human pilots received hundreds of votes, winning players over with its combination of high-action, tactical gameplay, a clever evolution of the Forged in the Dark system using Blades in the Dark that sees players divide time between intense battles and character-driven downtime between fights, an exploration of the physical and psychological costs of war. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching our fledgling first ever Tabletop Awards here at PAX Unplugged 2022. Please give yourself a massive round of applause for being such a gracious audience. If you want to see more from us, please head on over to dicebreaker.com and youtube.com/Dicebreaker.